It's the Eastern Conference Playoffs, and this is Game 3 of the first round on EA Sports. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Hi, everyone. Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, we look at the Hornets coming in. They lead this 5-game series 2 games to none, and now they'll have 3 shots in trying to advance.
The one thing we know about playoff basketball, expect the unexpected. How many games come down to the wire, or a performance off the bench, or even a big shot at the end? Every night holds something different, and that's why we love this game so much.
To Irving. Here comes the screen. Irving to Durant. Down to 5 on the 24. Durant. Shot won't go.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Kevin Durant lets it fly. Kevin Durant missed his first. That one goes.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Here's Irving into the front court. Lead is 2. 4-3. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Rozier with it. He'll run the offense. And he scores. Jay, how do you stop that?
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Irving. And throws it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Irving to Durant. Throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Now the Hornets take the timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes... Oh, he got a piece of it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
And he'll go to the foul line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Kevin Love, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 82%. First one goes down. And he makes them both. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
It's Brooklyn's ball. To Nurkic. Probing the defense. Oh, Yusuf Nurkic. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Knocked loose. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Love to Irving. Bobby Portis snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Flushes it home.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Kevin Durant, 4 out of 7. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Irving into the front court. His team on top by 8. Love to Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Kyrie Irving for 2. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Irving. Down low Nurkic. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Driving right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Screen coming. Bobby Portis with a piece. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. His guys can hold for the final shot. Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Oh, had him going there for a second. 20-footer at the buzzer. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Charlotte with the basketball. To Rozier. Off the assist.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Kyrie across the timeline. Our score all even in this third quarter. Durant to Irving. Bobby Portis pins it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Bobby Portis. Durant. Big finish at the rim.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Irving. To Durant. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Kyrie. Rebound taken by Portis. Throws it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Irving with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. Love. To Irving. Fine to shoot. Irving to Love. Shot clock violation. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. And finishes strong.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Nets have it. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team, though, we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Shot from the lane won't go. Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Gets a look, can't hit.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Brooklyn with the basketball.
I got him. Here we go.
Irving. Surveys the floor to Irving. Harry Giles. Huge block. And the slam.
Big finish, big finish.
Standing there watching it.
Long key from 3/4 court, 3/4 down. It's been all Hornets. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. The 3rd quarter was a disaster. Remember, they led at halftime, and now they find themselves down big.
And when things get bad, they get bad in a hurry. But you have to remember, this is a game of runs. They had theirs, now it's time for yours.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Kyrie with the rock. To Nurkic. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Yusuf Nurkic at the line for 2 shots. Numbers not in his favor. 61% for his career. Knocks down the first. Two for 2 on that trip. To Rozier. Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Layup goes down. Well done.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Timeout as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
I got ball. That's me. Big pick right there.
Irving to Durant. For 3. That won't go. Count the bucket for 2.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
It was right there.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipping.
Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys down big. To Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. The pass set it all up.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Stuffs it down with authority.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Here's Irving into the front court. Down a bundle. Durant. That's off the side of the rim. No good. That's toughness right there. Physical inside. Gets it to go.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
For Durant, down low. Turns and slams it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Irving to Durant. Here's a chance from long range. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Irving brings the ball up court. To Durant. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. To Rozier. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Kevin Durant at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big.
I got him. Hey, switch, I got him.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. It's the Hornets with the victory. And they're moving on to the second round of the NBA playoffs. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Charlotte Hornets are one step closer to a championship with today's win. Still, the journey is far from over. They've got to stay focused. They want this journey to end with the Larry O'Brien Trophy in their hands. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored. For the Charlotte Hornets,
Player of the game.
when you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone.